Hello, hello, hello. Anybody home? Okay, people. You're still partying somewhere? Everything walking good your side? Hello, hello, hello. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Everything walking good, people? Please say hi to us. Let me just fix this very quickly. Yeah. Hello, hello. Anybody home? Yes, we have many people already in the house. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, it's not a big deal. Okay? Just enjoy your day. Anyways, people, I'll be here for an hour or less just to give the people the opportunity to talk, right? So the link is there. You can tell. Yeah. You have the link on top there of the chat. You can just come and wish people Merry Christmas and tell us what Santa brought to you last night. And yeah, I know many people are going to bed because all my people are overseas and all that. They've been very busy, parties, drinking, so probably very tired. But hey, if you still have time, you can come and talk to us. Why not? Okay, so we're gonna preview tomorrow's games because I think many of them also been cancelled for some reason. For the pandemic, yes. They don't cancel Chelsea's games, but they can cancel other games. That is acceptable. They can get some privilege from authorities, but not for Chelsea, right? So tomorrow it's not gonna be crazy like any other Boxing Day. Tomorrow is gonna be limited amount of games, so just enjoy the few games that you're gonna have on TV. It's gonna be Chelsea. No, I think early on it's gonna be, like Man City, and then it's gonna be Chelsea, and then later on I don't know who. So 3 or 4 games left. We don't know if something else can happen or they're gonna cancel even more games. Nobody knows what's going on with the FA and the Premier League and all the good stuff. Who is positive and who is not, it's a myth right now. So yeah, anybody home? Anybody want to talk or anybody want to ask questions or say anything, feedback about the sounds and everything? No? Maybe not. All right, so what is happening, people? Okay, so let's just jump very quickly on social here and double check what is happening. Probably we have some breaking news in the community or something. Interact. Boom. So this is my page here on Twitter, people, in case you wanna follow me, I will follow you back. Okay. So this is the link to this show here. If you don't mind sharing it with your people, much appreciate it. You're gonna find Billy Gilmore, Biliesta, Champions League winner, with his dog inside the Champions League trophy. This guy is just having a mick at Arsenal and Tottenham fans, right? Kind of telling them that, look at my dog. My dog just won the champion. The Champions League. This is Biliesta. And yeah, a lot of Christmas wishes from everybody here. Dear Santa, what do you want? What I want for Christmas is Romelu Lukaku to score a couple goals tomorrow. 2. Yeah. So if you go there, you're gonna find some cool stuff. I posted earlier. If you wanna share, it's okay. You don't want. And Thomas Tuchel was sacked on Christmas Day last year. Remember, exactly on Christmas Day. That what a Christmas present you can give to somebody by sacking him on Christmas Day. But guess what? He got the best gift ever. If he wasn't sacked that day, do you think he was going to win the Champions League? Nobody knows. This is a myth. So happy to come to Chelsea and win the Champions League. So yeah, my page here. Oh, DJ is in the house. He said, Merry Christmas to everybody. Green Turf and everyone in the chat. Sorry, I cannot celebrating Christmas with the family. You're streaming later. Okay, no problem. No problem at all, DJ. Thank you so much for your kind word. I understand that many people are still in family right now celebrating with kids. But you know me, I go live when I have like 30 minutes or 1 hour's free time if my people are not around, because I don't want to get them involved on this. So I go live just from nowhere. I can't really commit myself to a fixed schedule. That's why. But hey, if I have time again tonight, maybe I might have another 30 minutes. Why not? No problem. Enjoy your time, bro. Enjoy your time. Love to the family. Love. Thank you so much. Okay, people, ask questions. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and take care of other businesses. Tomorrow is a big game. Give your predictions for tomorrow if you want. What's going to happen? Why other games been cancelled, and Chelsea, they don't just grant us anything that we ask. We don't get it. So yeah, if you want to join us for free, you have the link there pinned on top. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan. You have to be a football fan in general. Come banter. Come say whatever you want here. I'm ready for the fight. That is what football is all about, right? So, yeah, let me double check quickly. It looks like everybody is on vacation today, okay? People are just doing their own business. They don't want to get involved with anything today. So, Chelsea Football Club, what is happening here? Boom. Yeah, Thiago Silva and family celebrating all the good stuff. Pride of London, Chelsea Football Club. Merry Christmas. This is a cool picture, by the way. Everybody in the Titanic, no? What is that? Oh, in the center thing. Okay. I thought they were in the boat or something. I'm like, what are you doing, Chelsea? And throw back to some of the training sessions here. Yeah, even Chelsea today, they didn't really get involved that much on social media because, you know, just get out. Have just a peaceful day today because social media is so toxic, right? Just get away from it for today and then go back tomorrow. All right. Okay, let me double check on the Premier League if there are more cancellation. Let's go to Premier League. Premier League USA. No. Are you much ready? Are you what? Are you much ready? There's a trivial or whatever. Today we are celebrating some of the PL. Yeah. Nothing is cancelled. I think tomorrow's game is gonna go ahead no matter what, because they can't cancel everything. Otherwise, the Premier League is not gonna be the Premier League again. If you cancel the what? The Boxing Day. I don't know about you, but I hate watching this table here. When we were top, I was, like watching it all the time. But now I don't want to even know how many points we have. I don't want to know the goal difference. I don't want to see it. The Premier League table. I don't know, man. I'm so gutted. Yeah, so nothing really special here on the Premier League website. Let me probably go back to the house. So there we go, guys. This is my page here, Green Turf on social. And Mo, thank you for sharing. Mohammed from Kenya. He's always there for me. Okay, and there we go, man. Let's go read some comment. Okay, Merry Christmas again to Lusala. I reacted to one of the videos posted on the Green Turf about Werner Lukaku, who must deliver. Oh, yeah. Did I really post a video today? Yeah. I remember that. I think it was just Thomas Tuchel some press conferences in the past. Not like my own video, but it was like what he was talking about, like Jorginho. We don't want Jorginho to be our top scorer, and we want our striker to score some kind of. Yeah. Sometime I can schedule a video, just because I don't know if I'm gonna be busy or I'll be somewhere and I'm not gonna be able to make a video, and then I'm gonna try to keep people busy, right? Just do something for the people. So I will schedule some videos like a week even before that, if I know about my schedule. See, giving you my secret here. So yeah, I think that video was scheduled because today was crazy. I didn't know if I will make any videos. So some of the what I call like the general topics kind of videos. That those videos don't have like a time frame, because in the world of sport, football, okay, we have a very time sensitive niche. That's what I can say. It's all about time because it's football. It's 90 minutes, so you have to do something in that bracket. But there are just few topics that will be like not time sensitive, like people can watch anytime, but not many of them now's generation, because people just wanna hear what is happening now, which makes it even more difficult to really make a topic, because you are working on one video and then the time that you post that video, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like it's expired already, like it's in the past, like you have some contradicting information already trending. So okay, Yeah, so I'm gonna check on that, on your reaction and what you said. So people, if you don't mind, go on Green Turf YouTube channel, subscribe there, and watch some of my videos over there. My Christmas wishes and all the good stuff. Not always good for many people because they wanna hear me to say that we're signing Haaland tomorrow. It's gonna happen. Lie to people, but I don't do that. So sometimes you get a lot of heat by not telling people what they wanna hear. That's the problem. Big Rom has to start tomorrow and deliver. I made my match preview already. I don't think he should start. I think he should be on the bench and come back at some point. Come on at some point. Tom, Merry Christmas, brother. What do you have to say?
Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you, man. Okay, so how was your day? I think it's already night in your country, huh?
Yeah. It's 9 o'clock already.
Oh, wow. How was your everything today? Did you do anything special? Just family time and...
Yeah, just family and stuff, really, innit?
Okay.
That's what you normally do at Christmas. Just normal stuff.
Yeah, no more stuff with the pandemic. You can't go, crazy outside or whatever. So, yeah, completely understand. Are you ready for Boxing Day?
I mean, if no games get cancelled,
yeah,
then
it's gonna be just few games. But the problem is you're not playing.
Yeah, we're not playing now.
When is your next game, Man United?
Will it be against Newcastle? I think it's actually on Monday now. I don't know for sure because I haven't been paying much attention because football's not been on anyway. If Man United's never on. I don't most of the time, unless it's some of the top teams in the Premier League and stuff, then I don't normally watch any of the games normally unless it's some of the bigger teams.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we play, as far as I'm aware, I think we play on Monday, but I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
yeah,
we just got to hope, haven't we, that it gets back, gets back to normal and stuff, and football and stuff. Because I mean, I'll be honest with you, Coach, if I had it my way, I would have had a 2-week layoff, to be honest with you, for the whole league.
I agree.
Over Christmas, because Christmas, people will always make the argument they get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds and stuff, which is a fair enough argument. But when you look at it in the fact, they have families themselves. Let's be honest, right? So some of them, some people's families with some players and stuff don't even live in this country.
Yeah.
They move abroad to play in other leagues or whatever. Like, for example, Saunages, for example, I know he plays obviously for Chelsea and stuff. His family aren't in England. If anybody doesn't actually want to know that, his family aren't in England. They're all in Madrid. They're all in Spain. Because he's come over for the loan deal, hasn't he? It's not a permanent move.
Yeah.
To Chelsea. So in terms of family and stuff, it massively affects stuff like that. Massively.
Yeah, I completely understand and respect that. For me, the problem is about the pandemic. That is the most difficult situation to do because those people, man, they got money. They can just pay a private jet and bring the whole family in his mansion somewhere in London to celebrate. After the game, go home and be with the family. But right now, it's just getting worse because of the social distancing thing. Many people are not vaccinated and all that. It makes it more difficult because the Boxing Days is just like the tradition in the Premier League, and that's why we are so popular around the world, because people know that, okay, I'm gonna eat a lot, drink a lot, sit back and watch the spectacle, watch a great game of football. That's what people do. So those people, they can afford that, man. I don't care about Christmas. Is just one day. You're gonna have your break. You're gonna celebrate that. Or, you can just send a private jet, get 20, 30 people to your mansion. It's good because you got money. you can sacrifice that period. But now it's about the pandemic. It's just crazy. That's all. I'm not gonna feel sorry for them. Oh, they have families or what. I don't care. I got family too. I haven't seen my family for ages right now. I have to fly overseas with all the. You have to have a certificate. You have to have this and this. 1,000 shot. Vaccination everywhere. It's just like a zombie. But I don't have a private jet to fly and go get them. But they have everything. So they need to perform and entertain us because we pay them the money. We watch TVs. We pay their salaries. So I can understand in that context. But in this period, I completely agree that it should be, cancelled and leave, just take a break from everything and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, people. So I'm here with, Tommy's gone. If you want to come for a few more minutes, because if you don't come here, talk to me, I will leave. So, Mr. Lusala said that I read that Villa will be without the coach Gerard. Really? Oh, that is Gerard. Wow. That is going to be something. Is he got he's in trouble or something? The pandemic or something? I don't know. Okay, and we have this guy from Vegas here. Chelsea perspective with a lot of money to buy me 6-pack of water. My tea, my cereal and milk, cereal and coffee. He just sent a very big donation here. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna disappoint you. Water always is there. I bought a tank of water. How about that? So, Chelsea perspective, everybody. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the money, brother. Money. A lot of donation on Christmas. You see, I'm getting my present from Santa Claus. Santa is delivering today. Money. So if you have your package for me, just deliver it right now. My brother, I celebrate life and success with you. More to come in 2022. Oh, wow. That is a powerful message. Thank you so much. Much appreciate it, my brother. All right. What are we going to do now is I will be here for a few more minutes because I am in the time bracket. After that, I'm gonna have to go or probably come back at some point because of my army and because of the Christmas time. So you all know that I go live without really telling anybody, just from heaven, boom. That means that is the time that I have. I have to take advantage of that time. Okay. Again, Chelsea Perspective, great channel. Go subscribe to him. And every Saturday, this guy is keeping me up or waking me up because I have to put my notification every Saturday morning. And then you're going to be like 5 o'clock in the morning and like, bang, 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 Chelsea Perspective. You know, one of those alarm, right? That you can put somebody's name and somebody is going to tell you what is going to happen. So in my alarm clock, it says Chelsea Perspective Live, right? So when it starts ringing, Chelsea Perspective, I'm like, I'm going to punch you right now, brother. I am going to punch you. Let me sleep. So yeah, every Saturday, yeah, it's in my country. It's very, very early, but in your country, it's a very reasonable time for you to come and watch the show. Kanye Kimo is, hope your Christmas was enjoyable. One to remember one. Okay, not really memorable because we have so many problems going on around the world, and in Kentucky right now it's just very sad. I don't know if you heard what happened here with the tornado and people dying and losing homes. But it's just like another day for me, really. But I try to enjoy the day as much as I can in my way, you know. Because if you bury everything that is happening now, you can't even drink water, right? Okay. People, let's go. I'm waiting for your questions before I leave. Okay. So, any transfer news, people from somewhere? Haaland already signed for Chelsea or something? Maybe. Okay, let me go one more time on social here. Marina just liked my post. She doesn't share, she always likes. Likes is good, but sharing is just you reach 20,000 more people in your network. Why are you liking, my daughter? You don't even say Merry Christmas to your dad. What's going on? You see? You share it. You click share and then people can join more. I hope you're doing good. And I told you not to drink, right? Listen to your father. Loving the new logo. Yeah, still working on it. Rebranding the whole thing little by little just took me a lot of time. Haven't really done, but that is just like the pre logo thing. Tom is back. I thought he was gone. Hey Tom.
I sent you a message backstage anyway. I was switching accounts.
Oh, okay.
So.
No problem. So, any breaking news in the world of football that you have for us?
Not that I know of, no. I've been a bit preoccupied more recently with stuff and everything, so I haven't really had a chance to work properly anyway. Do a couple of things, so.
Mm-hmm. Liverpool are going to sign Luis Diaz of Porto. I'm reading some comment here. Luis Diaz from Porto. They are going Liverpool. Luis Diaz. I don't know really much about. I think I watched a few games of him or some highlights.
He might have played against them or something when Liverpool tried Porto win the Champions League, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because they have played him a couple of times over the last few years, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have the habit of signing players that they played against. I think when they play against Salzburg, right? Like a Red Bull Salzburg, and they ended up by getting Minamino from there.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
I think also Keita. At some point they played against Liverpool, and then Jurgen Klopp decided that no, we have to go for this guy. They even pay money in advance and let him play for the entire season in whatever Red Bull he was. And then they got him because they didn't want any competition. So yeah, that makes sense that when they play against the team, they just scout on certain players that they're gonna buy. And I heard that Man United could go for somebody from South America. I don't know who. I forgot the name, but
yeah, Alvarez. I forgot what his first name is. He plays for River Plate in I think it's in the Argentinian league. I could be wrong. It could be Brazil, but I know you're on about. Is that Argentinian?
Yeah.
Okay, I think his name's Luis Alvarez. I can't be for sure. I don't know what his first name is, but I've not heard enough about him or anything. But from what I've read and stuff, when you hear it get talked about and stuff, I mean, when you've got when our manager, I see our manager Ralph Ragnick as a person who you can tell he's a footballing man, I guess you could say. You know, he's got the experience to do a lot of different jobs, I guess. You know, he could, because he can coach, he can manage and coach a team, he can run a scouting network, he can be the director of football, he can be a CEO. He's done numerous roles in other clubs where he's took on positions and roles and stuff, either on a temporary basis or more permanently. But the one thing that I do like about him is he doesn't like his clubs going for these big name players. Yeah,
he would discover his own players.
He's got like a limit on the money that he spends per player. I think the max that he's ever spent when he was at Salzburg, like when he run the Red Bull group, because you've got Red Bull, what are they? New York and stuff. You've got Leipzig, Salzburg. I think there's one more that I've forgot about anyway. But he ran most.
Yeah, they have another one in Africa, but it's not really called Red Bull. It's called probably Red Bull Academy with some other names. Yeah, but
that's probably where most of the African players have come through.
He got Mane, Skater, Firmino. I heard also they have another network in South America, like in Brazil and that region. So he will...
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that we're getting linked with Alvarez, like you've just obviously brought up there about.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me, but these players, what I like about a lot of the German coaches, and it's not just Rangnick I'm using, because I'll use other managers, you know, in the like-for-like terms, you know, Jurgen Klopp, Hansi Flick, Tuchel, they've got the experience of it where they go out there, they get a scouting network at a football club, you know, go to a well-run football club, whatever, with proper footballing people, directors, They go to the sporting directors, whatever, they say, this is the profile of player that I want or I require in this team for this position. You go and get me one of these, say, I don't know, you've got a short list of 5 people. This is the person I would want first as my main target. Then if you can't get them, you work down the list. So, you know, I can easily play an example. At Chelsea, for example, if Rudiger leaves, you're going to want a centre-back. Easily. You're going to want a centre-back to replace him. You're going to have at least a 5. Tuchel's going to go to I don't know who his sporting director is anyway. I've got the name. It's completely blown over my head.
Marina at Chelsea.
Marina, Petacek, whoever it is. One of those two. It probably goes to them. I want either, you know, Koundé, De Ligt, or I don't really know. Van Dijk. Let's just use that hypothetical.
Yeah, let's use it. Yeah.
You go to them and say, right, this is my priority one. This is somebody who I wouldn't mind as a backup. And then as last-ditch option, I want this player. But if you can't, and then you just go down the list of which player you want to get. But what the German managers do is they don't go for these players for £70 million unless they're absolutely sure. Like the likes of when Liverpool bought Van Dijk for £75 million. Yeah, you're not paying £75 million without it coming with a risk, because you can work out it can't do. I'll admit that as a Man United fan. We spent £80 million on Harry Maguire, you know, let you know, trap out of the door. Made this world record, you know, signing for a defender and everything. And you know, I'm struggling to come up with the receipts where we can send him back. You know, but when you look at the model of a lot of these German managers, and I think it's a good model for a lot of football clubs to follow in the future, is the way that they structure things. They get players on the cheap, £30 million. I would say probably £40 million or less. And in 3 or 4 years, they develop them into world-class players or system players that can play in a system, play as a team. You don't go for these big-name superstars, the social media influencers, and you just go for unknown names, develop them for 3 years. And that £40 million price tag cogs soon to, you know, times us by 3 or 4, and you turn them into £150 million players, or upwards of that scale, £100 million players in 2 or 3 years. Proof is in the pudding at Liverpool. When Salah went there, he was a £40 million player. When Mane went there, he was probably the same, £40 million player. When you take into the factor when those two play at their best, probably even put Firmino in that category as well. That you're going to make double your money that you paid for them. Maybe even triple your money. nowadays with how football is and how clubs are with spending things. This is why we live in a market where money has taken over football. If you don't have money, you're not going to succeed. It's as simple as that. Yeah, and it's same with, but you can look at it on the other front. Newcastle have the money. They have the owners. Yeah. I think Newcastle are a club, who, even for a lot of European fans, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, whatever fans, to look at how a club can go from being where they were so low down in the Championship. Newcastle have always been a lower tier Premier League team. And they won't mind me saying that. For the last decade or so, they have been. Since the likes of Alan Shearer and stuff left the football club, they've not touched the surface of getting up that top of the table, European places, the like. That's the project. And you've got to have a project. You can't just chuck money at a problem and expect to get, come up with gold. Look, it took Manchester City. Jesus Christ, I think it took nearly 10 years just to get to a Champions League final. So the project for, football clubs in the mould is, and this is why I'm saying, you go down a structure, you go down an organisational run, play. If it's a German model, brilliant. You go for £30-40 million marquee players, marquee signings, develop them 3 or 4 years along with the coach or the manager, build them into a team and a system, and go and have some success. The problem... go on, Coach.
The problem you have with that in big teams like Man United is that before even those players become top class and start producing, you're going to have a lot of protest from, the fans today. We don't want to wait. We are very impatient. We want the next big thing. We want to win now. And it's going to be like, we are not a project team. We need to win. But absolutely what you're saying is correct. And you know what? I am more afraid of Rangnick in the office than on the field. Like when he go upstairs, something is going to happen because he's going to help to find the manager that will fit his philosophy, right? That's what I heard, that he will get involved.
This is the thing, Cogs, isn't it? You don't bring in somebody who is completely different to the other manager. I can sit here and say myself, I look at David Moyes, I look at Louis van Gaal, and look at Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Those 4 managers are completely different in every single way, from play style to experience to personality to football IQ, I guess. Intelligence. When you look at it now, where you go for someone like a Rangnick, who's done everything off of the field and done considerably well on the field. He's not got the Champions Leagues that managers like Jurgen Klopp have had and stuff. He can't have. He's been a sporting director or CEO for 10 years at the Red Bull Group. So you can't win a Champions League as a manager when you're a CEO. It can't happen. But from the role that he does, in terms of building up football clubs, and people will always make the argument where, he's done it at littler clubs. Can he do it at this scale? This is the biggest job probably for anybody to do, is Man United, because I look at it now, 4 managers, track winners, trophies, major trophies over the last 25 years, whatever, in people like Mourinho, Van Gaal, major experience and everything, and they don't succeed, or it's not prolonged success for longevity. It's not like how Man City have been under Guardiola for the last 3 or 4 years, where they're always a challenger to win the Premier League. That is what clubs like Man United and Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, that's what these clubs all of us aspire to be. It's like the likes of Man City, the likes of Liverpool from the last, say, 1 or 2 years, where they've been there in that race and in that challenge. But if you're going to go down this run, and you're going to go down this mould, it's a completely different direction. Listen, we could all be fobbed off. We could be sent down a blind alley. The project under Rangnick couldn't work, might not work. They might not listen to him with the players that they want. They might think, nah, bollocks to that. We'll go and get, the big stars, we'll renew Ronaldo's contract for an additional year. We'll keep Pogba on and everything. But I finally look at players like Pogba and I look at the manager that we have now. I think he's met his match because he already came out in the press, with the press and everything, and said, at a club like Manchester United, they should not have to convince players to stay. And it's a fact.
Yeah,
And I'm not being a hypocrite in saying it, because I've said the same thing to you, Cogs, many a time about Rudiger. If he does not want to stay at your football club, if he's hesitating over this contract and everything, you shouldn't need to be convinced to stay at these football clubs.
Yeah,
you shouldn't. Even
I understand that.
Whether it's down to money, what you've won, the team that's there, the manager, you shouldn't need to be convinced to stay at a football club.
Yeah.
If you want to stay, stay. If you don't want to play, if you don't want to stay at that club, then go. As simple as that.
I agree.
And you can. There's always going to be a player, and I'll say this always, whether you're at the level of Ronaldo and Messi, or you're down to the lower leagues of grassroots football. There's always a player who is just as good as you, or if not better than you.
Yep, exactly.
In the limelight in 2 or 3 years' time, that can replace you.
Completely.
So if you don't want to stay, by all means go. Man United have survived without Paul Pogba before, and we'll do it again. So it's not going to be an excuse or anything. We've survived before, we'll survive again.
Exactly.
It's like with Chelsea. Chelsea, you're not going to sink to mid-table or anything because Rudiger leaves.
No,
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen
because you'll just go and buy a replacement anyway.
Yeah.
Same with Arsenal. Arsenal have this, big saga with Aubameyang and everything. If Aubameyang leaves, they're still winning football matches, are they not? So what's to worry about with these players? Nothing.
Yeah.
But when I think finally we've got, from my point of view with Man United, we've finally got a manager who has met the match of the players. If the players don't want to stay, he's just going to show them the door. Whether he's the manager more long term or he gets moved upstairs into the office role, he will advise people, the right people at the football club. That's not this person who you need to play for this football club. And it's as simple as that. And this is the sort of profile that I want. Listen,
exactly.
we can sit here and say all we want about, Ronaldo's a brilliant player, great legacy, great history and everything. Ronaldo coming back was a dream for not just Man United fans, but I think for a lot of people. Because a lot of people know, you mentioned Cristiano Ronaldo to anybody on the street.
They don't remember him.
Regardless of the name, if you watch football or not, you know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. Or you've heard of him at least. You've heard the name. So when you put that into perspective, people get hoodwinked by it.
Yeah.
I would like I said, Cooks, I would much rather have a team full of promising youngsters that actually want to play for the football club, whether it's Man United or it's Stoke City. I want players who want to be committed, actually play for this football club, play for the badge, and actually listen to what the manager wants, and get a manager who can get the best out of these players, or can instill a system into them, and then go from there. Because these players like Pogba and that, if he signs this contract, we're still going to have a headache for 5 or 6 years with me and Areola. Is it really worth? I don't see how people are still getting hoodwinked by it. If players like Pogba and Rudiger and there's other players as well that we could mention, as long as it's a piece of stringers or whatever. If they don't want to sign the contracts, or they've not signed it already when the offer's been on the table, they're probably not going to sign it. It's as simple as that. Or there's something that they're not happy with. Because if they were happy with it, where's the pen now? Sign it straight away. So clearly there's something. Maybe there's not enough money. That they want out. They don't like the country. They don't like the climate, whatever it is, or homesick or something, whatever it is. But ultimately, there needs to be something to put in place here. Not just at my football club, Man United, because it happens all over.
Exactly.
Unless you have the proper people running a proper football club, you always are going to have problems along the way with personalities or players. Because when I got brought up watching football clubs, I was brought up watching the likes of Roy Keane play the game. You put Roy Keane and you put a player like a Paul Pogba, completely different. One of them's an Instagram, model, personalist. The other one's, the other one's a roadman killer in a way. Somebody who you probably wouldn't want to walk down the street with, on a bad night or whatever. or you wouldn't want to mess with them in a way, I guess.
I completely understand that.
Unless you've got big cojones you fancy your chances, then by all means. But
Yeah,
you might get a bit of a pasty.
Okay, Tom. So I have people already showing me that the time is up for me. So I might go back again tonight at some point after taking care of them for a little while. And thank you for helping, brother. If you're still up by that time, I will see you. Or see you tomorrow for the Boxing Day, because I'm gonna be live for the watch along and all the good stuff. So thank you so much, Tom, our brother from Man United.
Yeah, likewise.
Bye
folks.
for now.
Peace out, man.
Peace, man. All right, I'm gonna read a few more questions before I leave, and I might be back tonight at some point, but I don't promise anything because I will be in trouble in case I don't go live. So Lusala said initially Rudiger asked for 200k. Marina rejected that, but Marina was ready to lend Kunde for 240k. I don't understand that. Yeah, brother, this is why I always remind people to think outside the box, because it doesn't make any sense. You are bringing Kunde not even proven in the Premier League, and you're gonna pay him that kind of money. And Rudiger, who is proven in the Premier League, been doing very good, you don't want to give him 200k. It doesn't make sense to me. The money that's going on around, I'm not really sure that the amount of what people are saying is true. I don't really believe that Marina or Abramovic is gonna have any hesitation giving Rudiger 200k. It doesn't make sense because he's kind of a 250, 300k player. Let's face it. Let's be honest here, okay? Rudiger is in that bracket. He deserves that money. For me, I would match his money with N'Golo Kante just to keep him in the team. But the truth is, Rudiger being offered crazy amount of money somewhere else. So I don't believe in the narrative of 200k. It doesn't make any sense. I think Rudiger is asking Chelsea to match the money that he been offered somewhere else. It's clear, man. It's just simple common sense. Those are narratives. It doesn't make sense to anybody. Timo Werner is on like a 240 or 230, something like that. Kai Havertz, the same amount of money, and you refuse to give the same amount of money to Rudiger. It doesn't make sense. I don't believe on it. I use just my common sense, man. Just common sense. We have 3 or 4 players who are getting more money than Rudiger in that region. And do you think that they're gonna have any problem giving somebody like Rudiger 200k a week? It doesn't make sense. But people can believe on what they wanna believe. I just believe that Rudiger been asking Chelsea to match a certain amount, and Chelsea said, we're not gonna, destroy our structure, our wage structure. And if I was Rudiger, come on, you giving me 200k, Real Madrid giving me 400k, the choice is clear, bro. I'm going to Real. I'm going to get money. This is business. The end of the day. So if it was about 200k, I'm sure Rudiger was going to sign long time ago. Those are just narratives. And most of the time in life, when something doesn't make sense, it's not true. 99% of the time. Something that don't make sense is not true. Chelsea are ready to give Rudiger more than 200k. Rudiger is asking more than that because he's gonna get the same money at PSG or Real Madrid. David Alaba did the same thing with Bayern Munich. Let your contract expire, go as a free agent, get crazy amount of money somewhere. So I don't know, man, but it doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, people, I'm gonna have to leave and come back at some point tonight. No more questions from people, so I think people are tired. So enjoy the rest of your day, or enjoy your night, or whatever time it is in your country. And I will see you if I go live again tonight at some point. New channel name, interesting. What interesting mean? Because Tyrone, Ty is always he's hiding something there. Interesting in terms of not good, or there's something that he will blaming me here. Ty, come on, tell me what's going on. What's going on? It's Global Fans Channel. What it's just like a GFC instead of Fan FC. We're gonna call it GFC. I think it's more inclusive. It's more like everybody kind of, It's the channel for the people. Because when you say Fans FC, sometimes what that means, a lot of questions, and I get a lot of sticks from people, Chelsea fans especially. Why are you talking about Man United here? Why are you talking about Arsenal? Talk about Chelsea. I'm like, this channel is for the people, for my global audience. It has nothing to do with Chelsea. So I just wanted to make sure there that you understand that this is for fans, not for particular fans. This is for the people. Anyway, Ty, when you have time, you can come here and we're gonna fight for 2 hours about the name change or whatever. GFC people is the new channel. No more Fans FC, still FC, so it's gonna be called GFC. New brand, new logos, new merch coming to people very soon. Stay tuned, because we are taking things to the next level. It's 2022, right? All right, people. I'll be back tonight or probably tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow in your country, depend on what time you are going to watch. Okay, I have to go. Goodbye, people. I've been saying that forever, right?